Hi everyone, Sharon here with Great Miss Sharon. How are you all doing tonight? Today is August the 31st. Wow, where did the summer go, eh? Just flew by. I'm just trying to wait for my thing to come up that's saying I'm live so I can share it on my group. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to share it with a couple groups and then we'll get started. So, oops. Don't have this down pat. I should have it down pat. Anyway, so thanks for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. And the card class. Oh, it's club. Oh dear. Yeah, so doing good. My boy comes in tomorrow. There we go. I'll post it. Perfect. Okay. So turn the volume down. Sorry about that. So tonight, I'm going to be using the Nature's Harvest bundle. And so excited to share with you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay, so just left. Okay, so let's get started. And then I'll just go over a few things that's coming up later on this month. I'm just going to flip you around. You're going to see a couple things and we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are. So here's a gorgeous card we're going to make. And that is using the Nature's Harvest bundle. So this is the stamp set. And I'm going to use this sentiment that says, sending healing thoughts, may nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. Isn't that nice? So this, die cutted it out. And I fussy cutted this out until I realized that wasn't to be fussy cutted. So, oh dear. It happens. And here is the dies. So here we have the die for this one right here. This and this go together. This one goes with this. We have for the sentiments, a couple branches. I don't know if these are wheat leaves or not. I would think they would be. We have a cornflower or an echinacea, and then some other flowers, and then another piece, and that's what I'm going to use to cut out the sentiment there. So I'm just going to pull out what I'm going to need, leave them to the side here, and do this one too. Okay, so I did this one in Cajun Craze and crumb cake, but this card I'm going to demonstrate tonight, I'm going to use a mint. Soft succulent. Hi Gaetan, how you doing? And then I did a little finish off in the inside of the card. So that's the card we're going to use. And before we get going, I'm just going to talk about some of the classes I have coming up on September the 26th at 10 a.m. That's September the 25th at 10 a.m. I'm doing the Clever Cats class, so that's using this cute, super cute stamp set. I'm not a Halloween person, so I have to do something, but when I saw this little guy trying to get in the box, I thought he was so cute. Okay, so with this, in this class, you'll get the stamp set. We'll do 4 cards. I was gonna do two different designs, but I just might do 4, and I'm gonna throw in a little 3D project with that, and the class is $30 for porch pickup here in Winnipeg, or if I have to have it delivered from you. The stamp set will directly come from Stamping Up, and then I'll mail out your kits at my cost. First class is September the 25th at 10 a.m. or Wednesday, September the 29th at 6:30 p.m. Or if you have a larger party, or your girlfriend's getting together, we can definitely do a class for you on a different night. All my classes are by Zoom, and prepayment and RSVP is required by September the 15th. So is he so cute? And my second class is being done on World Card Making Day, and that will be, of course, on October the 2nd. Is that RSVP is same time is on September the 15th. And what we're going to do is we're going to be making 20 cards, and we're going to be using the What a Year Memories and More packs. We'll be using this pack. We'll be making 20 cards. You'll have lots left over to do on your own, so you'll be getting the Memories and More kit, and you'll also be getting a package of note cards and envelopes. So you'll be using all this up for your for the class. What else was I going to say? And also the class is via Zoom, and the cost of that, again, is $30 for porch pickup, or $40, and it'll be shipped directly to you by Stampin' Up. Okay, my girls from my team, you just purchase the kits, and then I'll let you just come on and join the actual class. Okay, I think that's it for now, so I'm just going to put this aside and we'll get started on this one. So all the measurements and everything are on my Facebook, on my blog, creatingwithsharon.com. So I have a couple pieces and scraps and more scraps. Okay, so first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to put a design on this piece of cardstock, because I feel that it's too plain to not do anything with. I like to do stuff on everything, whether it be embossed, punched out, or whatever. So we're going to stamp the back side of this one, the front side of this one. I'm just going to just show you. I'm going to do it in Versamark. Versamark is lighter than the actual ink. This is crumb cake, but when I do it in the using my Versamark on here, it'll show the soft succulent on that one. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just move everything out of the way because I have a tendency to stamp everything and anything that gets in my way. So all I'm going to do is just ink this up. So if you don't have the color of the, no big deal, because you can actually stamp it and it comes through just a tad darker. And it's just I'm just doing it just for the background. And this is one of the stamps from the Nature's Harvest stamp set. I'm just gonna take it all the way around because I'm gonna put some stuff, some designer series paper on it. Hey Christine, thanks for joining me. Hi Gloria. And go all the way around. And all I want is just a little bit of design in the background so it doesn't look so flat. I just don't like flat looking cards. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm just going to put this to the side to dry. And for Versamark is as a watercolor watermark, I guess ink. I don't even know if it's ink. It's really, really tacky. It's what you use when you do embossing, heat embossing on that too. So I'm going to also use the Harvest Meadow DSP. So here is a sample, the cards I make up for all my all the DSP I get. So we have this is the colors that are in the package. So you have Bumblebee, Cajun Crave, Soft Succulent, Misty Moonlight, and Crumb Cake, and also obviously Whisper White. And this is all the DSP. So this is one side, this would be the other. That's how that goes, like that. So and I'm going to be using this one tonight, and because it's on this, I'm going to do color on color. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put this basically right into the center of my card. So basically it makes a frame around the outside. Oh, excuse me. Let's grab a glass of water here. Okay. Just ink this up, or put glue on that. Just take that away. There we oh, excuse me. Went down the wrong way. Getting too excited, I'm thinking. So put that in the center. And my husband just told me, I just went upstairs for a second before I started my live. And the Canadians and the Canadian women's hockey team and the Americans are playing for the gold right now. So that was pretty exciting. But right now it was like, apparently it's 1-0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Bark 3D embossing folder. And because I have the card going this way, I want it to go this way. So I'm going to take my cardstock and put it in here. And I use this line right here, especially when there's lines in the embossing folder. I use that line to keep it straight. And I'm just going to run it through my Big Boss here. Just be a second. I'm not going to bring it into the picture. Oops, everything's in the way here. Just put this over here. There we go. Oh, doesn't want to run through. Oh, there we go. Oh, it would help if I put the other side down. Oh dear. There we go. I'm going to do some coloring in this one too. Okay, so there I embossed it, and I'm just going to put this on here. Just like that. I'm not putting any dimensionals on it because I'm going to put the dimensionals on the actual flower. So I'll glue this right down, and then we'll just put it away over to the side for it to dry. Okay. So there's that. And that's out of the way. Okay, so now let's bring in the flowers and a scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to color this with my soft succulent. I mean, not color it, stamp it in my soft succulent. Sorry about that. Just ink this up. Get nice and covered. Oops. And put it right here. Now this stamp set you can get for free. Oops, I did a ring around that one, so that's not going to work. This bundle you can actually get for free if you decide to try the Try It kit. And anybody that's been on my team knows that there's no pressure whatsoever. You can just get the kit and do whatever you want. Get the kit and use the discount for your own purchases. It's entirely up to you. And you get $165 worth of product of your choosing. You don't have to, you pick whatever you want. So if you want a couple bundles, you can do that. If you want the new cut and boss machine, what is going on? Cut and boss machine. Thanks, Carol. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, so let's get coloring. So I'm going to bring in different colors here. I'm going to bring in the rich raspberry to do the actual flower. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I hope it's going to be okay. Oh, yeah. So like I said, you can join my team. There's no obligation whatsoever. We do get together once a month. We have a wee meeting and we recognize top performers. They get little prizes, and then we craft together. Last month, at our team get-together. I don't call it meetings, I call it get-togethers. At our last team get-together, we decided to do card kits. And usually our meetings are like an hour and a half. It was like a 2.5-hour meeting because we started doing these card kits, and then we started pulling out other card kits, and we started doing those. And then at the end of it, what we did is we mailed everybody a card from the card kit. So everybody's going to get a sample of the kit, the cards that we did at the get-together, which was fun. And it was so much fun that the girls want to do it again next month. So the month of September, we're going to get together and we're going to do our little bit of business, and then we'll craft together. It was so much fun because we chatted about everything, got to know each other a little bit more, because a lot of my girls aren't from the area that I live in. They're all over. So it was nice to sit and chat with him. Okay, so this is Rich Razzleberry, and I'm just gonna go in and just make it a wee bit darker, some of the lines. Yeah, so if you're interested in joining, just go to SharonDavies.stampingup.net and just hit that join button, and away you go. Make sure you have your list all made out, and we can go from there. I'd love to have you. There's absolutely no pressure at all. If you can just do it just to get the kit, Stamping Up's not going to come after you if you don't do your quarterly sales or anything like that. I guess basically you can do is just try it out and go from there. So I'm going to switch to the soft succulent, and now I'm going to just color the green in. So it'll be color on color. And it's pretty quiet when I have to focus on everything. Yeah, so my son's flying in from Victoria tomorrow. And last time we saw him was 2019. Well, last time I saw him was October 2019. My husband went out to a wedding from an old Sea Cadet buddy in Victoria. And it was just when COVID was, I guess it was in April, and I didn't feel it comfortable going, so I didn't go. So he ended up taking Will to the wedding, so they had a blast. Yeah, so that's how long it's been since I've seen him. So, but I talked to him lots, so. Okay. And now I'm going to do this guy up here. I'm going to do yellow. And this bottom part will do yellow just so it matches with everything. I'm not going to color this in at all. Okay, so I'm going to put these guys out of the way. And I'm going to do all my cutting all at once. So put that aside, and so we're going to cut that, put that, and that. And then I have a piece of soft succulent that I'm going to cut out of the wheat, and then I'm going to have a piece of scrap piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment on that using the soft succulent. Hey Pam, how are you? And then we'll just ink this up. And so what it says is, sending healing thoughts, may nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. There we go, got that all cut out. Get this out of the way, and I'll can use some of this, and a bit of those. Okay, so now let's bring in the big boss here and see what they can do for us. Oops. These to the side here. So this is the card the design, I guess the sketch that I'm going to be doing, that I'm doing right now. And I'm just doing it in a different color. So let's have, oh, I'm going to grab another plate here. Seem to be missing one. Okay. So we'll cut this out. I'm going to do it this way. Oops. Better move this out of the way so I don't damage everything. Yep. Try and get it straight into the center. There we go. And just run this all through. Yeah, so if you decide to join Stamping Up too, we have our annual get-together. It's called On Stage, and usually it's in person. Usually in a... One year we went to Orlando, one year we went to Orlando, and one year we went to Vegas. Vegas was so much fun. We went with a friend of ours and her husband. So it was nice. Just get together and we just do card swaps, and it's good, I guess, networking too. Plus you learn a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of business stuff. A lot of fun stuff. You get to see new product, and if you end up going to On Stage, this one's called On Stage at Home because it's via internet. You get to see the new products that are coming out in the new January to probably June catalog. You get to order, see demonstrations. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. I was really impressed with the last one we had at home last November. It was really well done. It's one thing with Stamping Up. When they do something, they do it well. Put that. So sorry, it's moved on me. Yep. Take this off. Take this out. Don't want to use washi tape on that yet. Thanks, Carol. This is a card that I belong to a group called Casing Tuesday Bloggers, and what we do is we pick a design. I'm going to use tape on this one because it's not going through. Each of us get to pick a design from, or a few designs from the catalogs, and or sketches from the catalogs, and then we make the cards, and then we share them with everybody. And there's a group called Casing Tuesday, and you can go in and check out the work, and you guys are more than welcome to partake. Actually, it's highly encouraged that you do that, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's just put this out of the way. Oh, and I need this. And my ink pad, I forgot to stamp the inside of my card. So this is, I just put a little stamp inside like that, and I'm going to use the soft succulent for that one. And put it right there. So there. And I guess you guys didn't see that because I'm out of the camera. Gee whiz. Okay, I'll put that away. Okay, so let's make sure our hands are clean. So now I have a bow maker. I've had this for years. I think I even had it when I lived in North Bay. I think that may be where I gotten it from. So I'm going to quickly make a bow and show you guys how I do it. So I'm making the bow using the linen thread, and all I do is on the side is I have my thread to the right side. I have this to the left. So what I'm going to do is go 1, 2, 3, and how many times you go around will be how many bows you have in the thread. And then this bottom piece here, this bottom piece here, that was, you take it and you run it over the top, bring it around through the center, and then tie it in a knot. Now this came with a centerpiece, and it was just so hard to do it with the centerpiece, so I just took it out and just do that just like that. So I'm sure you could do it with a fork or whatever you have. It's just, I can whip, I don't know how many up, and my club girls are going to get really excited because I did their bows for them for the upcoming class. Okay, so now let's just put this puppy together. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just trim a wee bit off the bottom of these guys. And there's my trash bin. And I'm just going to just put them on there. So all I'm going to do is just add a wee bit of glue onto the stems, because I want it floppy. So if the wind blows it, it'll blow like actual wheat does in the fields. I don't even know if this is wheat. This looks like wheat to me. And just... And then this one here, what I'm going to do with that one, oops, is I'm going to bring in my dimensionals and just throw a few on the back side of that. And I'm going to put that. And you know what? I'm going to change this out. I'll just leave it. I was going to change it out for stamp it in the rich raspberry, but I think I'll just leave it for now. And I'll just put that like that. And then I'm going to bring this piece in just like that. No, I'm going to put the sentiment on first, then I'll place that where I need to place it. And I'll just put this right about here. I don't know if you guys can, I'm going to just show you the die cut, how that cut. The edge, can you just see? It almost looks like there's two on there. Can you see that? Just see. It's like an edge on there. There, you can see that. Yeah, I think that's really cool how they do that. And then we'll just, oh, I got too many on here. Okay, so just remember, I already put a set of dimensionals on there. If I put more throughout the sentiment, it'll look like a wave, and I don't want that. I want it flat up against the card. And I'll put it right there. Just like that. So now with this piece here, all I'm going to do is just add a wee bit of glue right on the edge like that and just slide it in just like that. And the glue is going to be holding underneath that. And then I have my bow. I have my piercing tool that I have forever. And that to the back side. And then put that right there. But I think there's a little something missing. I think there's some bling missing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my brushed metallic adhesive back dots, and I'm going to go with the gold, and I'm just going to add 3 of them. 1, 2, let's go with the bigger one. We'll put it right down here. because all my cards need bling, and I think with this type of card, it doesn't need a fancy bling bling, but a little bit of bling will work on that. So there you have it. Oh, no, I'm not done yet, am I? I still have to put the centerpiece in. And I'm just going to glue that in right into the inside. And just like this. And then where did I put my glue there? I actually put it back. Holy smokes. Oops. So glued on the wrong side there. And there we go. Okay, so this is the card I did for the Casing Tuesday vlog, and this is the card that I did tonight. So which one do you like better? I'm thinking I'm going this way, just because I love purple. This one's nice too, but I think I'm pulling more that way. So just leave your comments below. We appreciate it. All the instructions, the dimensions and everything over on my blog, creatingwithsharon.com, and I'll also post this video there too later on tonight, as soon as I get it downloaded. So there we have it. 2 cards, same sketch, just different colors. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm not going to be live next Tuesday. My son's in town, so I don't want to commit to something and then have to cancel at the last minute. So I decided I'm just not going to do a Facebook Live next week. So I might do put a video on. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. But there you have it. Thanks for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And we'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye, guys.